Hi lovies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in into today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys where this punk color woman is actually receiving backlash for confidently speaking or saying the white part out loud. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together because a lot of people got her, educated. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Y'all on that blue side say you don't want a felon for president, but where's that same energy when you picking a father for your child? Yeah.
My husband collects macros. He programs in his spare time. He has a bust of a yachtja. I know what a xenomorph is because of him. Do you think he's a felon? Girl, y'all just say anything on this app. I know that was a dog whistle, but just for further explanation, my father's not a felon either. Y'all really are wild. And I think that yeah, I should have high criteria for my husband, but I should also have high criteria for my president. So just because if I was even married to a felon, that doesn't mean I need one to be the president of the United States. That was a wild take, girl. That was a wild, unfounded take.
Oh, Karen. Listen, Linda. Worry less about us and more about your husband that's probably in the Triple K. And is most likely on meth right now. Worry less about us and more about your husband's around some farm animals. Bah.
What in the white privilege? Does she assume that everybody that's on the blue is with someone who's a criminal? I mean, I get it's because she's with one. So she assumes everyone's with one. Because my husband, he works every fucking day and is not a criminal. We obey the law here. Except for the occasional speeding ticket. He's got a lead foot. He's a drummer. He's the green flag.
Like the stupid is like offensive. Oh, gee.
I don't know what's wrong with you. You've been dating too close to the gene pool or dropped on your head too many times as a kid. But redneck country is full of men that don't believe in laws, which makes them criminals. They think the government should stay the fuck out of their affairs, all their affairs, and they should be free to do whatever the hell they want. And they believe that women belong in the kitchen because that's all they're good for, is making babies and cooking dinner. So, no, not even close to the comparison, sweetheart. On top of that, who you date versus who you want to run your country are not even closely related. Unlike you and your boyfriend, probably closely related. Have a good day, though.
Black people in Mississippi had to pay $2 to vote. The white folks didn't pay nothing.
In July of 1946, in Decatur, Mississippi, Medgar Wiley Evers and his brother Charles attempted to register to vote at the courthouse. The two brothers were veterans from World War II, and they were turned away from the courthouse by an angry mob of white men. See, violence and intimidation was a fact of life in Jim Crow, Mississippi. But Medgar Evers did not let that stop him. He became the first field secretary of the NAACP in Mississippi and worked to register black people to vote. And on June 12, 1963, it cost him his life when, while returning home, he was shot in his driveway by a white supremacist for his work in registering black people to vote across the state of Mississippi.
What year? And what year was that? That was 1960. 1960. And
On January the 10th, 1966, the White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan firebombed and shot into the home of Vernon Damers.
United Dixie White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan that found it necessary to send this video.
The same White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan I was talking about in that video sending threatening tapes are the same White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan in Hattiesburg, Mississippi that assassinated Vernon Damers at his home. The assassination of Vernon Damers happened after he announced on the local radio station the day before that he would be accepting the voter registration of black people at his grocery store, and he would also be paying the poll tax for any who could not afford it.
I'm about to vote free. Huh?
Mississippi civil rights queen Fannie Lou Hamer. She didn't just walk, she didn't just crawl, but she was beaten so Kamala Harris could run. Exactly 60 years to the date of Kamala Harris standing on the stage at the Democratic National Convention and accepting the party's nominee for president, Fannie Lou Hamer in 1964 gave a searing speech before the Democratic National Convention on the brutality she faced as a black woman working for voter registration in Mississippi. This civil rights icon, queen from Mississippi, didn't just talk about the brutality she faced, she talked about why she willingly faced it. Because she wanted black people to have the opportunity of any other first-class citizen in this country to choose to vote or not to vote. It is against this backdrop of blood, sweat, tears, and death that I firmly stand in opposition to any Rocket Raccoon. Now, I leave you with the following.
I got victory in my feet. Yes, Lord. I know that. Let me see what victory in the feet looks like. That's victory in the feet.
Like, seriously, lovely, sometimes these people will just come out and just say something because they feel that they are in position to say whatsoever they want to say. Like, how can you compare, someone that is running the entire to somebody that is a felon? Like, I don't understand. If I am not disputing the fact that anyone can just vote whoever they want to vote, but I'm just talking in the aspect of the statement that she made. She meant that so you guys, as like, people are worried about making someone that they feel that has a bad record a president and all of that. Meanwhile, the people that you guys are dating have such, bad records. You can't compare, someone that is dating or someone's husband to somebody that is going to rule the entire people. What do you think will happen? Like, what do you really think will happen? That means evil things or bad things are now something that people need to encourage. Like, you are giving, it's just as if that you are giving someone encouragement to keep on doing, whatsoever evil thing that you feel that is so right for you to do. Like, seriously, lovelies, just come to think of it this way. Let's just assume that someone has a very, bad reputation and all of that. Maybe the person has some bad records, and this person, decided to rule you. And what do you think that people that he is ruling that have bad records will do? Don't you think that it might actually give rooms for people that have the kind of record he has to walk freely in the society, or to go or to do things and get away with it. Like, people will just say things without trying to reason, because you say things to favor you, to benefit you. You are not even saying something that is very thinkable. Like, let's assume, I'm not calling any names or whatsoever, just assume that someone has a very bad record. You decided that in a group where this person is to rule a group of people, and in this group of people there are some people that have the same bad record as the head of the group. That means this head of the group have no business, seeking for any form of justice or whatsoever. If, for instance, any other people that he is ruling, get him or herself in some kind of thing that connects what he did before. That means somebody can do something and get away with it. That means some people will be oppressed and some will not be oppressed. That means, like, seriously, lovelies, seriously, like, let's just call a spade a spade. Let's call it, it's not as if when it's actually benefit you, then you could just, okay, I saw some videos, like some stitches about even black dude, coming out, oh, not everybody has a past, so nobody should blame anyone, nobody should judge anyone, everybody have a secret dark past. Like, if everyone have a past, why not give to those people that does not have a past? Because if someone is involved in some kind of whatsoever, and this person is just like, it's so complicated. Seriously, it's so complicated. It means that if you're a good person or you want to do things right, there is no, like, there is nothing, like, you can just choose not to be a nice person. Like, being good and having, very clean background and all of that does not worth it anymore. That means a lot of people want to indulge themselves in crime, knowing fully fact that even if they commit any set of crimes, they will get away with it and still get whatsoever they want to get. That means there is no payments for crimes anymore. Like, seriously, people will just be, saying things, but sometimes you just have to think. You just have to reason. Like, some set of people, especially people that looks like me, have really, really gone through a lot. Look at the second video that I stitched about this elderly woman talking about how they have to pay. They have to pay money before they are allowed to vote or not vote. Like, I saw some stitches talking about how it's either you go hungry or you vote. Seriously. But now, see, she's so happy to the fact that she can just go and vote without paying the $2. Like, and this is something that happened in 1960, 64 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. 54 years ago. And when you talk about black oppression or whatsoever, a lot of people debunk it, talking about how it's something that happened 5,000 years ago. But this is just 60 years ago. These guys are not allowed to vote unless you have to pay for it. Like, that means you are not even included. You are not included. Like, I think that, man, even if the two parties, I don't even know, seriously. But at this point, a lot of people are talking about, third party. Like, it's just God. We're just praying. It's just to pray and hand everything to Yeshua, because this is just getting scarier and scarier each and every passing day. Seriously. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes, and if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next Why not just one. leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational purposes, so please share this video, subscribe if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.